Hey YouTube, it's Tamika. I know the lighting is kind of bad. I won't be here for too long. I'm gonna head up to the baby room soon. Um, I'm recording tonight because the baby room, the dresser and the bed, no, yeah, the dresser and the crib should be here any day now. Um, well, no, not any day now, but it'll be here tomorrow. And then I order like the lamp and some of the basic stuff for the room, so the room will start to look halfway decent within like the next week or so. So I kind of want to do like a gradual development of the baby room. So that's why I'm kind of posting tonight. And I wanted to do an update. I'm currently 24 weeks. I'll be 25 weeks on Monday. So we're moving right along rather quickly, I feel. Seems like just yesterday. I was wondering if she had arms yet, so now I definitely know that she does. So first update is my stomach. You know, it's like I notice sometimes with pregnant women, like when you find out that they're pregnant, that's when it's like seems like that next week they just get like really big all of a sudden. I feel like that is kind of where I am. Because it's definitely obvious that I'm pregnant. And I like catch people staring at me, and it's kind of weird because I was in Target one time. I don't know if I mentioned this last time. Sorry if I repeat myself. But I was in Target, and this guy just kind of like was standing there staring at me. And it was kind of weird because he looked sketchy. So people like to stare, and you don't always necessarily know why, but it's kind of just strange. So just kind of getting used to it and not getting so freaked out. So definitely the belly is getting bigger. I like it. When I walk past the mirror sometimes I'm just like, oh my gosh, I am like pregnant. It's still kind of shocking for me after all this time. So yeah. Next, seems like after the last video I was talking about how comfortable I was and how perfect things felt, and I can feel the third trimester is going to be a tad challenging, mostly because of the weight. It's kind of just taxing and kind of a little exhausting. And I know I'm going to, definitely get bigger in the coming weeks and months and stuff like that. So I'm getting a tad uncomfortable. I noticed for about 2 weeks I could lay on my back, and that was like wonderful. But now my side is actually more comfortable than my back. So, because like I don't think she likes when I lay on my back, and she'll like, or maybe I just feel her moving more or something like that. But yeah, it's too much going on my back. Kind of like how it was before I started back laying on my back, where I just felt too much. I don't like feeling all of that. So it just didn't feel right. And then I guess because the whole thing, they say they're laying on that artery, so my mind is going all kind of places. So I just rather lay on my side. And that hasn't been hurting as much. So then I just noticed it seems like at different points in the pregnancy, it just feels like certain weeks or certain days you're growing more than others. And so you may have like cramps. The next day you may have no cramps. It just feels like certain days, like you're growing, which I'm sure that is probably it. So, but nothing too major. I wrote this a couple of days ago, but I wrote that I'm kind of like, I don't know if you call it anxiety, but I'm trying to really figure out how I'm going to get her from my stomach to the world, and it's kind of freaky. So what I think I had a friend that started to watch like water births and watch birthings and stuff like that, and so I've been watching them, and that has made it a little less terrifying for me to watch them, because I mean, like 25 weeks, I'm headed 27 weeks, I'll be in my last trimester, and time has gone by so fast anyway. So I just know before I know it, I'm going to be in labor, which is an exciting feeling, yet a scary feeling, because I'm just like, I cannot wait to meet her. Like, I cannot wait to meet her. Yeah, I'm excited, super excited, and a little fearful. So, next, kind of get on eating. I don't like bananas. I cannot stand the smell of bananas even before I was pregnant. I like banana flavoring, like in candy, but I don't like bananas. But I walked into Walmart one day, and the first thing I saw was bananas, and I had to have the bundle, and I ate it within like 3 days. I don't like I don't know. I don't like the texture, but I think something in my body is needing whatever's in bananas. So I have been eating them. Now I'm kind of forcing myself to eat them because I know they're good at kind of preventing illnesses and stuff like that. I don't want to get the flu shot, so I'm trying to make sure that I keep my immune system strong because I've never, knock on something, I've never gotten the flu before. I think the last time I was sick was like my sophomore year in high school. I got a 24-hour virus, and that, I don't get sick like that. So I just want to make sure I don't get sick now. So definitely practice washing my hands, which is something I practice all the time. I definitely trying to eat more bananas, helps with the immune system, and I read vitamin D is really good too. So I'm looking at increasing some of my vitamin D, but I have been eating a lot of more bananas lately. I actually have them in my car, so when I get hungry, I'll eat the bananas. Also, I noticed that yogurt has like about 20% of the vitamin D that you need. So I've been eating more yogurt lately. I haven't looked at my prenatal vitamins to see how much vitamin D is in there, but I'm sure it's a nice amount. So I'm just trying to do things that I can to ward off the flu. I know a lot of my kids have gotten sick, and I've actually tried to stay away from them because I don't want to get the flu. That would be horrible, but I doubt I get it. I don't get sick, so. In terms of eating more, I have been eating a lot more. I've made a point to eat more. I set a timer to eat more. I'm sure I've gained more weight. I don't really know, but I have tried to eat more, and it seems like once I've made, I don't know if this is connected, but I mean, this was going to happen anyway, but I feel like she has gotten bigger. She's kicking and moving, and there was a party last night that I wasn't invited to at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll get to that in a minute. But so she is definitely getting bigger, so hopefully my attempts at taking her out of the 17th percentile, because I definitely didn't like to hear that. That's like not good, in my opinion, even if the dates are off. I wanted her to be bigger than that. So I'm definitely doing my part. Some days better than others. But I guess I've noticed about myself, I'm not really a big eater. I just don't eat all day. Some days I can forget to eat. I know that's not healthy, so I'm trying to fix that. I had a midwife appointment after the last video, and she actually did my, fundal height or something like that, where they measure your stomach. She said I was exactly 23 centimeters, so she said I was right on target for that. We talked about my glucose test that I'll be doing the next time I go to see my midwife. I've been praying about that a lot. I don't want to be diagnosed with diabetes. No, what is it called? Whatever the prenatal diabetes, gestational diabetes, it was right there. I don't want to be diagnosed with that, so I've been praying about it. I don't have any symptoms of it or anything, so hopefully I don't have it. And if I do, no big deal, but I just like to keep things, try to keep it healthy around here, so really putting it in the atmosphere that all is well. So excited to get that kind of over with, just so I know I don't have it. What else did we do? She told me to schedule my classes. I was told that the last time, and I kind of felt like, I procrastinated on that. Just a lot going on in my life, so I hadn't done that part, but I do have that done now. Yay. So I will talk about that probably. I think that's next. She also told me since my fundal height was fine, if that's the right name of it, since that was fine, she told me that I could not get another sonogram because they had me scheduled mostly, she said because my IVF At first it was because of my placenta, but now mostly because I had IVF. And they like to track the baby's weight and everything, because some IVF babies have the tendency to be smaller, stillbirth, stuff like that. So they just like to keep an eye on it. I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't want to cancel my sonograms, but they're not necessary at this point. But I like to see her and know she's okay. So it's all good. Next, some of the things I signed up for, and I don't know. It was something weird that I'm looking into that is kind of freaky. I'm not telling many people about it, so don't tell anybody. It's just kind of weird. But it's something I just feel kind of drawn to. So I'll share that in a minute. But I am going to get a doula. I haven't told my mom this yet, and I hope it doesn't hurt her feelings. But I am going to get a doula because she has her own life. And she's great. She's been very supportive, but she does have her own life. And I don't want to do this by myself. I really do not want to do the whole labor delivery thing by myself. And so I decided I wanted a doula. It'll be great to have the support of my mother and a doula. Even, women with partners have doulas too. So, she shouldn't feel threatened. So I'll try to break it to her easy once I do break it to her. So I'm going to a T to kind of meet and greet doulas. And then also I signed up for Hypno Baby. My first class is on the 26th, and it'll be from 10 to 4. I'm uber excited about that. I just got an email from her a couple minutes ago. She's gonna send me the what is that called? The CD and some homework to do. So I'm excited about that. Since I stopped going to school, I haven't had any schoolwork. Not that I miss it or anything, but it'll be nice to have some homework to do. But yeah, she referred some doulas who also teach Homebirth. So I'll kind of kind of see who I want to work with. But I think it'll be amazing for me. I think that will really, well, actually, since I decided to go with a doula, I think some of my anxiety has been lifted. Watching water births and seeing what doulas do at water births, I think, if I'm getting paid a lot of attention, that I will not be like so freaking out. Which, I mean, my mom will be great at it though. But just in case something comes up in her life, I at least have like a person there that, has kind of trained to take care of me through this process. And I don't want to have a bad birthing experience, because it can be like, I saw this one story and she was just saying how powerful it was. And I just know, there's some moments like transitioning into motherhood where I'm just becoming like this different, more like kind of outspoken person, because it's like, this is bigger than me. I have, more than me to just worry about. I have a child to worry about as well. So it's just like, I'm not taking too much crap anymore. So not that I was taking a whole lot before, but I'm just a little bit different, a little bit more feistier, and I like it actually. So what was my point with that? I don't know my point in that story, so excuse me. Anyway, so the weird thing that I've been thinking about doing, and I probably should look at YouTube videos to do it. It freaks me out, that's why I call it weird, but it seems like a good idea because other mammals do it. And so it's called placenta, what is the word? Encapsulation or something. It's where they basically, I don't know if people actually ever eat their placenta raw. That is disgusting and scary to me. It doesn't seem right. But some people do like take their placenta, dry it, and put it in capsules. And they say that it reduces like what is it called? Where you get like depressed after the baby. I'm forgetting all kind of stuff. Excuse me. I actually do know these words, but I'm drawing blanks right now. But so they basically put it in capsules and you take it, and it helps postpartum depression. That's it. It helps your milk supply. It helps get your body back. It helps like with everything. So I've been reading about it. I've been doing research. It's a freaky idea to me, but it sounds pretty cool. So If anybody has any feedback on it or any thoughts about it, feel free to leave comments. And then last night was pretty freaking cool. It was probably one of the best moments of my pregnancy, maybe so far. I don't know if that's a little dramatic, but it was pretty awesome. So, like I said, she was having a party last night. It was going down. And she's like kicking and punching and all this stuff. And for the first time, I was able to put my hand, because usually when I put my hand on my stomach when she's moving, she'll stop. She's really good. She's been respectful of my body so far. So she was moving and stuff like that. And so I put my hand there and I could feel her kicking. I was just like, oh, that's so amazing. So I lay on my side where my hand was, and I had my hand there. And I had been Googling all yesterday, well, not all the day, but I had Googled yesterday, like when you feel kicks on one side, is that because that's their feet or what? So I figured her feet were there. So I like to feel it inside and outside. So I had my hand there, and I was laying on my side, and I could feel her heart beating, like in my hand. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so amazing. So, of course, I have to go to the bathroom right after I feel it. So I go to the bathroom, and I come back and I don't feel it anymore. So that's how I know it wasn't me just, maybe like my pulse or whatever, because I don't feel it on either side. I haven't felt it on either side since then. So I really think that it was like her back, and I could feel her heart beating, because she was clearly excited about, I guess, all the people that joined her at the party or something. I don't know. We'll have to talk about it at a later date to see what was going on. But anyway, so that was really a special moment for me. So with that being said, I just want to do a quick tour of her room and show some stuff that I bought for her. I have some stuff outside. Actually, I'm going to go get that just a little bit, but I'll just show what I have.